Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are well and hope you all have read the chapter Heat at page number 36. Now, let's continue our chapter with the next topic, temperature and its measurement. In the previous video, we have discussed that by touching we can tell that any body is hot or cold. But if we can't touch any object, then how can we tell it is hot or cold? By measuring its temperature. So what is temperature? Temperature is degree of hotness or coldness. What is the mean of that? It means that how much hot or how much cold an given object is. For measuring this temperature, we are having three units. It is measured in degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit and Kelvin. Kelvin is the SI unit, that is standard international unit, used everywhere same. Now to measure the temperature, there should be any gadget, any instrument, and that instrument is known as thermometer. The basic structure of thermometer is any kind of the thermometer is having the bulb. At the end of the tube, one shiny structure is there. You all must have seen the thermometer, the part which doctor put in our mouth while measuring the temperature of the body. That structure is known as the bulb. And the next to that, the uniform glass tube, that is known as capillary tube, and one thermosensitive liquid. Thermosensitive means the liquid which is sensitive towards the temperature. It means it expands on measuring the temperature. So mercury is used or filled in the glass tube. Now what is the principle? Principle is that heat always causes the expansion. When there is a rise in the temperature, the objects are expanded in the structure. On the different kinds of thermometer which we used are clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Clinical thermometer, also called as the doctor's thermometer, which is used by the doctors to measure that the temperature of the body, whether you are having the fever or not. And the temperature range it measure is 35 degrees Celsius to 43 degrees Celsius. And the next is laboratory thermometer. It is used in the labs for performing different experiment. While performing the experiment in the labs, we also need to measure the temperature of some chemicals. For that, we use laboratory thermometer. And the temperature range is totally different. It measures the temperature from minus 10 degree at the lowest to the 110 degree Celsius to the highest. Let's continue and discuss them one by one. See this diagram. This is a diagram of the clinical thermometer. One thin glass bulb is there. One constriction is there. In that, one narrow capillary inside that glass chamber you can see. Inside the thick glass, that capillary is having the black demarcation inside. That is the thermosensitive liquid. Mercury is present inside it. See the structure: bulb, constriction, glass tube, narrow capillary, and you can see demarcation 35, 36 up to 42 are there. So this demarcation will tell you the amount of the temperature. The mercury will expand and it will stop at a particular demarcation, and that will be the temperature of the human body. These days, these thermometers are having some limitation. I will discuss it later on. To remove those limitations, these days we are using the digital thermometer. You must have seen the digital thermometer at your home. These are the digital thermometer. Let us discuss clinical thermometer. It is also called doctor's thermometer because it is used by the doctor. In the structure I have already explained you, and you have seen the diagram. It have a constriction, and that constriction or the bend is called the kink in the glass tube. What is the benefit of that constriction or kink? It will stop the black backflow of the mercury. When you will take out the thermometer from your mouth, the temperature will fall outside, so the mercury will start moving back. To stop that and to give you the accurate temperature, one kink has been given in the structure. And how to measure the temperature? First of all, you must have noticed that before putting it in the mouth, doctors also give them a jerk, but that jerk should be carefully given so that the mercury level earlier should be fall down. and then wash the thermometer. Every time thermometer should be washed before measuring the temperature. And do not touch the bulb. This is how to measure the temperature. And then the precautions while measuring the temperature. What are the precautions? We should carefully handle the thermometer, always wash it, and thermometer be kept at the eye level. You may have taken the reading sometime from your scale, and you have learned in class 6th also that while measuring the length of a line, always your scale should be at the eye level. Similarly, when you are measuring the temperature with the thermometer, it should be at the eye level. And do not hold the bulb. Never touch the thermometer at the bulb. These days digital thermometer are becoming more popular because these precautions and handling difficulties are not done in the digital thermometer. It will give you the digital reading in the form of display. We will continue our chapter and we will discuss the laboratory thermometer in the next lecture. Till then, read this chapter to the next page number 37 and 38. Goodbye.